Welcome to the Getting Started module of the Zouzoukos website training center, and so today we're just going to take you through what a course generally looks like and how it's made up, and how you take the quizzes. So we'll start just by logging in, and we're going to log in as user HM. So we enter our username and our password and we log in, and as soon as you log in you get taken straight to your My Courses page, and as you can see HM has several courses on the go at the moment, one on litigation, one on Python for absolute beginners, and something about text fields. So he's completed the litigations course, he's done 100% of it, he's got a score of 69% overall, and he can download his certificate to show that completion just here. So we're going to now do the Getting Started course, just so that everyone can see how that works. So you do that by, first of all, you need to go to all courses, and you pick your Getting Started video. You'll see your course, you'll see how the course is made up there, so you get a description of the course at the top. In this case it's a tutorial about the use of Zouzoukos, and then all of the modules that are in there and a description about what those modules contain. You'll see in the video module it doesn't actually have a description against it, and not everything will. So that just gives you an example. Now if you want to register for the course, you click on register, and as you can see it puts it into your list of courses, and there it is right at the bottom. So there we are. So to get started on a course, you simply click on the continue button, and that will take you into where you are in the course, and how you're progressing through it. So this particular course has 3 modules. It has something on a text module, it has a video module, and it has a quiz module. Okay, and in terms of progress that you've made to date, well, there's been none, so they're all to do. You've had no score against them. And the content, well, the text module has text content, the video module has video content, and the quiz module has quiz content. In this particular case, these will have different names. The modules will have names appropriate to what you're actually covering, and because we're covering how text works in the video, then that's why we show this. So you then, in order to take that particular module, and you really want to take them in order, you can read a text module, you can play a video module, and you can take a quiz. So if we go in straight away to our first module, which is the text module, and what we'll get is a description of our Getting Started package. And you can see that we have 3 different types of module, all are very important. And this page goes on to describe that. Now once you've read the information in here, you have a mark as complete button down at the bottom, and so when you finish the module, if you click on that, then actually it will mark it as complete, and it will then give you the opportunity to go to the next module. But before you do that, it's always important to take a look at any comments that we might have down below. Okay, and this is an opportunity for students to communicate with each other and express their views on things, and so actually you can add comments in here and they'll get added up, and here you can see one which actually I added earlier. So the comments, you just type it in, whatever you want to say, and you add it. Now if you like a comment and you think it's a particularly good one, you can click on the like button, and you'll see that you get a thumbs up there, and the number of likes that the comments had increases. And you can also reply to a comment, and so I'm replying to this comment. So if someone's asked a question, for example, and you know the answer, then you can actually give them the answer, and by doing that and posting it, then you can add that as well, and other people can come along and make other replies. So that's how a module generally works, and that's the example of a text module. Now we can then, given that this has moved now to next module, if we click on the next module button, it will take us through to the next module. In this case it is a getting started video, and I'm not going to play this because what this will show is it will show this video that I am currently recording, and so it's not going to be much use to us, but that is how a video works. And again, with a video you can mark it as complete once you've seen it. You can add comments down below, and you'll notice that the comments here, we have no comments at the moment because the comments are related to a module, they're not related to the course in general. So this is where you'd be entering comments on the video and your thoughts. Now I'm going to mark this as complete, and then I'm going to actually go back to my courses. Alright, and we'll see with getting started now, well, we've done 2 out of the 3 modules, and so it's now 66% complete. And actually just doing those modules we've obtained a score, and so there is a weighting against the modules that says actually just completion of them gives you some points, and different modules will have different weightings in order to give you your overall score at the end of the course. Now I'm just going to, if we click the continue button to finish it, and when we go in, what we can see is that this page has changed as well, because we've completed our text module, we've completed our video module, and we scored 100% on those. If we want, we can go back into them both, and we can go back in and we can review the module, we can read it again, or we could replay, or we can just click the button to go in and take the quiz. Now the quiz has 3 or 4 different types of questions, and this is set up just so that you can see how they work and they use them. So we have true-false questions, okay, and so in this case the answer to this true-false question is true, so we just click on the true and answer, and then we move on to the next. All right. This quiz, this question is a multiple answer question. That means that there is more than one right answer, okay, and you need to put in all of the right answers to get it right. Now I want to show you what happens when they don't all come out right, and so I'm going to say 3 and 4 here rather than 4 and 5, which is the correct answer. Now what this will do is this will mean I only get 50% of this answer right, because I've got that wrong, I've got that right, I've got that wrong, and I've got that right. Okay, so I will score 50% of my marks possible on this particular question. This is a matching question, and what we need to do is match the numbers to the word representing that number, and you do this by dragging the answer across. So you just click on it and move it across, and you'll get a percentage for each answer that you get right. So if I get them all exactly in the right order and put in my answer, and then we move on. And then this is a multiple choice, and a multiple choice question only has one correct answer. So how many correct answers does this question have? Well, it has 1, and so we answer that. Okay, and we can then say, well, actually the true-false answer was true, and I scored 100% on it. The correct answer here was 4 and 5. You'll remember I put in 3 and 4, so I only got 50%. I got all of those right, I got that right, so overall I scored 80%. And I can now go on to my next module, and actually it says, well, I've finished the course. So that's great. At this point I can download my certificate, and what you'll see is it downloads just here on your screen, and if you want to take a look at it, you can open it up. Certificate of completion to HM on this day for the course Getting Started, and so that's evidence that you have completed your work, and so you can print that off and use that going forward. You can of course also, if you've forgotten about it, you'll see that Getting Started is now up at the top because you've completed it. You can also go into the video there, the certificate there. It downloads it, so you don't need to keep these. Alright, you can just click on it, download it again for you, and there you are. Okay, so that's our introduction to the course and the quizzes. You'll also see up here we have a comments, likes and replies field. So if you click on that, you can see all the comments that you have made against all modules at any time. You can see comments that you've liked, okay, and you can also see where you've replied to comments. Alright, so this is the reply. I'm replying to the comment made against this comment. Okay, so that takes you just through very briefly how the system works. We'll go home now. I hope you enjoy working with this, and good luck going forward.